the woman accidentally pulled off the delivery man's mask and was shocked to discover that he was the ex-boyfriend who had abandoned her years ago. Seeing the man she once deeply loved fall to such a low point, the woman instantly felt a pang of heartache. But when she remembered how cruelly he had dumped her back then, she immediately slapped him across the face. But what she didn't know was there was a hidden reason behind his decision to leave her. It turns out that a year ago, the woman's family company went bankrupt, and even her loving father couldn't bear the pressure and chose to end his own life. At the same time, the man was diagnosed with cancer, but to help his girlfriend's company rise again, he didn't hesitate to donate one of his kidneys in exchange for an investor's funding in her company. So the man coldly hung up on her calls and even heartlessly broke up with her that night. The woman didn't understand why the man who loved her so much would abandon her at such a critical time. To make her give up completely, he claimed he was only with her for her money. Now that her family's business had gone under, of course he had to leave. Even the woman's best friend, after hearing this, thought he was heartless and ungrateful. But no matter how desperately the woman begged, the man cruelly refused. He turned and walked away from her, but life had to go on nonetheless. Soon after, the woman's company, with the help of investors, not only survived the crisis, but became a leader in its industry. Only the man's condition kept getting worse. After a follow-up checkup, the doctor told him the cancer had spread throughout his body. Even without drinking alcohol, he had only 1 month left to live. But thinking of his sick mother, he had no choice but to keep working to make money. The only thing that kept him going was the photo of the woman tucked in his wallet. As he was lost in thought staring at the photo, he accidentally bumped into an oncoming doctor, and the doctor happened to be the woman's best friend. When she recognized who he was, she angrily slapped him and scolded him to get out of there immediately, so she wouldn't have to see his disgusting face. The man didn't argue or explain anything and just quietly left. Just then, the man's attending doctor came out and said the man was truly unfortunate. Not only diagnosed with cancer, but also missed his best treatment window because of the kidney donation. Only then did the woman's friend learn the truth from a colleague. The man didn't dare rest and kept working non-stop to earn money for his mother's medical bills. By coincidence, he ended up delivering cake to a class reunion. To his surprise, the woman was also there. The moment their eyes met, they both froze. But because the man was wearing a mask, the woman didn't recognize him. But listening to the classmates criticize him, the man accidentally bumped into one of them, causing a drink to spill on the woman. The classmates immediately scolded the man, and no matter how much he apologized, it wasn't enough. Thankfully, the woman stepped in time and didn't make him pay for it. Instead, she told him to just leave quickly. But just at that moment, a male classmate called the man on the phone, and the man immediately hung up. But this caught the classmate's attention, and he shouted out the man's name. Hearing this, the woman ran up in shock and told him to take off his mask. When she saw that he was unwilling, the woman forcefully pulled the mask off. And when she saw it was her ex-boyfriend, she was completely stunned. The man quickly took out his wallet to offer compensation for her stained dress, but the woman slapped the money out of his hand, saying that the man owed her and could never repay it in this lifetime. She even mocked him in front of everyone for ending up like this, saying he deserved it. But the man didn't seem to care and simply squatted down to pick up his wallet. And just then, the woman unintentionally saw a photo of them together in the wallet and grabbed the wallet, questioning the man why he still kept that photo. When the man didn't answer, the woman gave him a choice: the photo or the wallet. Clearly, the woman still loved him, but the man knew he didn't have much time left, so he didn't want to leave her with any false hope and chose the wallet. At that moment, the woman completely lost hope in him. She hadn't expected that after all these years, he would still be so money-obsessed. Saying that, she tore the photo into pieces. The man was clearly heartbroken, but he didn't show it. As he was about to leave, the woman stopped him again. She wasn't planning to let him go that easily. She punished him by making him drink all the alcohol on the table, or else he'd have to pay for her dress. After all, the dress was haute couture and worth $500,000, but the man firmly refused her request. After all, the doctor had strictly told him not to drink. Seeing this, the woman thought he was still putting money above everything and couldn't possibly let go of his pride, so she humiliated him with money. The man then said she had to give him $1 million or he wouldn't drink a drop. Everyone who heard this thought the man was shameless to make such an outrageous demand, but that was the only way he could save his mother. But to his surprise, the woman actually agreed. And so, risking his life, the man started drinking. His actions were recorded by his classmates and posted online. When the woman's best friend saw the video, she panicked because she knew his condition made drinking extremely dangerous. Otherwise, it could cost him his life. So she immediately called the woman.